Hey guys, uh, how's my sound? I'm usually in my car nowadays when I'm live streaming, so just give me a thumbs up if the sound is okay. I'm in my car with the Bluetooth hooked up to the car. I noticed that if I do the Bluetooth in my ear while I'm in my car, like the two Bluetooths, like, I don't know, they don't like each other, so it sounds weird. Okay, it's good. Love you, Thea. Hey, Bill. Hey, Pixie. Hey, Sky Maiden. Love you too. Hey, Amanda. I hope you're doing good. Don K. Um, okay, so it is good. I'm okay. Good. All right. So gather around. I just want to have a little chit chat. It's been helping me each day as much as I can. So gather around.
No, no chance, no, no dance, no chance, no dance, no chance. Give me second chances.
That's so cool!
Hey! Ow! Ow! My
Hey, Laura Nicole. Good to see you. And Lokamai, happy birthday tomorrow. Kelly, happy birthday today. If I'm missing anybody, sorry, my brain's been kind of ugh. Hey, Laverne. Hey, Angie. Love you, Angie. Yes, venting has been good. And, there's been a lot of friends have been supportive, just saying, hey, maybe if you're going to vent, take it offline or um, take it to a friend. And of course, that does help. But I honestly, I don't care if, people that don't like me are using it for whatever reasons they want to, content or whatever. That's fine, because I know that I'm not a perfect human being, and I know that I'm in the position I'm in because of mostly, my actions. So I don't mind that because I'm not in the right. So, hey, Amy B. Hey, Mrs. Portland. Hey, Roman. Um, no, I'm gonna go to the gym. I just finished up at the doctor's, so yeah, it does. You know, coming on here, just venting is it's a therapeutic thing for me. It's always been like that since I started my channel. I just want to make sure that I don't invade anyone's privacy anymore, because I've been too open and my life became, intertwined with somebody else's. And I have to realize that, that's other people's lives too. So as long as I'm just talking about my feelings and stuff. Um, and I promise, listen, hey, Sarah, Drama Unleashed, when, I get through this and start feeling better and stuff, I promise you guys, like the whole drama content, focusing on negative, dramatic things, I've said this repeatedly over time. And that has been just because that's been what I've wanted for years, is to, just get back to doing content I really love. And I've said that, and I've gone back on it and back on it and hopped right back in the drama. But what's different about this time is when you lose, like, I didn't lose anything before. I was just willingly wanting to out of the drama stuff. But when you lose everything, and that's partially because you've been part of drama and focused on that more than, my own family and life, what was going on at home and stuff, and I neglected that. Yeah, you realize, like, wow, not only do I need to apologize to, my family and myself, but also to the people that I bickered back and forth with. Because, we we look at people and we're like, oh, they just like drama. But we also have to realize they're humans too, and they have lives outside of YouTube that could be affected, and anything can happen to anyone at any time. Yeah, I remember your name, Laura Nicole. It's good to see you again. So, the position I'm in right now, a lot of people say, YouTube's not real life. And it really isn't. I mean, when it comes to arguing with other people, it's just back and forth all the time. And unfortunately, what I've had to learn through my situation I'm going through right now is by doing that, I literally invested more time in a negative interaction with people that, are considered enemies. And I didn't use that time to nurture the good things that I had in my life. And now that they're gone, I realize that it's not worth it. And it actually, it turns my stomach. It turns my stomach to think that I didn't see that coming. Thank you, Robin. Prayers are much appreciated. I really appreciate that. Hey, Sherry. The hard part is figuring out how to use it for venting to help your mental health versus jumping into drama, which honestly just hurts you worse. Exactly. And, it hurt. Sorry, hurted. That drama hurt people that I love. And it should never be like that. Hey, Tracy. So, I know that there's people that dislike me that listen and stuff, and I apologize that it took this far of an extent, circumstance to happen in my life to truly be forced into and want to be a better person and focus on better ways to do things and better ways to manage my emotions and the way that I interact with people, because I've known that for a long time. It's been very difficult for me to fix before, and it took me having to be pushed into fixing it and basically having no choice but to be pushed down to my knees and with nothing, and just really realize how I'm treating people. At the same time, you're walked all over, so I'm so proud of you for taking a stand and expressing yourself. Sorry, I can't type that well. But that's what I meant to say. Last comment went to shit. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you for the prayers, Sambi. I appreciate it. Thank you for the people that have been praying or sending messages. Even people that dislike me have sent me kind messages and prayers, and just thank you for that, because it is needed and it's much appreciated. Like, the sun's going down and I hate this time of day. I don't like the night to come. I'll be going to the gym, but I hate this time of day. The night is the worst. Thank you, High Priestess. Because like I know in the long run everything will be, okay, but it's just read Let Them by Mel Robbins. Okay, what is that, like a self-help book, or what is that? No, I get it, Mrs. P. It's not healthy for anybody. And yeah, I mean, if I could go back in time just for my own family's well-being and mine and the people that I've argued with, I mean, none of that shit matters at all. And like, even AJ, thank you, AJ. I mean, she's proof right there that, I think I've had my longest running, bickering with her, and for her to just have a heart and be a human being, it means a lot to me. Because when we're mad at people, we don't want to see the good in them. But everybody has good in them. Even the people that dislike me right now, or that I've disliked, they even have good in them. Everybody does. And AJ, you definitely have good in you. And I'm sorry for pointing out all the bad things before. It was cruel and it was unkind, and I'm sorry for that. Thank you, Kendra. And it just goes to show too, like, especially if you love somebody, whether it's a friend or a family member, anybody that you love. And I mean, I'm speaking to myself when I say this, but if anybody could relate, then I'm talking to you too. But if you truly love somebody and you're angry or upset with them, I mean, just communicate, or don't speak when you're angry, because that's been my mistake time and time again, over and over. Especially if I've been under the influence of alcohol, it's been 10 times worse. And yeah, I would say just to, put yourself in their shoes, and if you can't, then calm down until you could talk peacefully and kindly to people you love and to people you don't love. Maybe you don't like people, but I've always reacted too soon, and I've always wanted to work on that, and I have worked on it and then gone back. So I'm at a point in my life right now where I realize that it's too late to fix certain situations, but it's never too late to correct behavior, that got me into where I'm at now, and to just do better so that I don't lose more, and I don't lose, people I love. I love you, Stacy, very much. Thank you, shit-faced. Your learning in this is a part of your growth. 6 months from now, you're going to see how much you elevated from this. I am looking forward to that. Any other time I've tried to fix myself, I've been more of like, oh, we'll see what happens, or, hopefully it works out and stuff. Like, I'm determined now, because like when you're just knocked down, and I never want to be where I'm at right now ever again in my life. And I never want the people that I love that I've hurt recently to be where they're at ever again. So I am motivated, and it is mandatory. I have to grow up, and I have to be a man, and accountability comes along with that, and just being kinder and being more patient and understanding, and listening, and putting myself in other people's shoes is vital right now. Yeah, you can come up, Miss P. Hold on, okay? I'll send you a link. Let me figure it out real quick. I will send it to your messenger, okay, Miss P? 1 second. I'm probably gonna glitch. But yeah, Miss Portland has been, when I can't sleep at night, and many people, and Mom, you've been there for me too. I know you listen. My mom's there to listen. There's so many people that have been there, and I do thank you, Miss Portland, because you've been just really there for me, checking on me and stuff. I appreciate that. You're a good person. You've apologized. Now grow from it. People that want you to apologize forever or for you to feel bad forever, they're not your friend. Oh, yeah, I completely understand that. And, you know, there there's a lot of things right now that I have to fix that are outside of YouTube. And, in the future, I'm going to keep things, especially relationship things, just respect boundaries and relationships more, and even relationships on here, because yeah, it's when you're angry at somebody and we can't go to them directly and fix it. I've made the mistake over and over again.
Hey, my friend.
It's not, I
Hey,
miss,
you doing okay, Robbie?
yeah, you know me, I'm up and down.
Yeah, I understand. Well, I just want to come up here and say, again, for me, I'm proud of you too, because you have been struggling for a while now, and you just need to learn to hang in there. You got all this wonderful community that loves you, including myself, that are here for you. But again, to all the haters out there, I'm just going to kindly ask on my own behalf regarding Robbie, please just stay out of this situation, because the more that you all put your noses into this, the worse and harder you're making it for Robbie.
Well, I appreciate you saying that, Miss Portland. I honestly, I mean, like I've told you and my, everybody, I'm not listening or watching any of that
Good.
stuff.
I'm
So
not
I don't.
either. That's
Yeah. So
exactly. See, that's again another thing is I just want to let the community know that I too, for one, am on your side, and I'm also done with all the negative, toxic drama that's also out there, because after the last year and a half, I can't do it anymore.
mhm. Yeah, and and that's what I was saying earlier. Is even if people do um, whatever they're doing,
Right.
about me or my situation, it truly it took me this much to realize that even that it doesn't matter, because I mean
Right.
that's
It
just
doesn't.
it's going to be senseless bickering and
Exactly. Again, those group of people, Robbie, as far as I'm concerned, they just need to personally stay on their own side of the fence and let you, deal with the things that you're dealing with. You need some
yeah,
time and space away from all this garbage.
yeah, and that's what I've done. I'm not before. I would go directly to see where I'm tagged or negative things, and
Yep.
that's what I was trying to tell everybody, even the people that don't like me, is it it is not worth it. When you
No.
sit in a jail cell, or when you have, and it's because of
Yep.
my actions, you realize
Huh.
like, wow, I really do need to um, correct my behavior, because
Yeah.
obviously I didn't think it was a problem, but it truly is a problem.
Well,
And
I sat in jail too last year. I did 3 days and you only did one. And I tell you what, that was, I think, the most scariest time in my own life. But again, it gave me those 3 days to sit back and think to myself regarding my own behavior.
yeah, yep. And
And I've been
hey,
back,
Dante.
I've been back in mental health therapy for a little over 3 months. I still have a long way to go, but I'm slowly trying to, thanks to a good therapist myself, I'm slowly trying to learn to be a better person.
Yeah, and you know what? Sometimes, if just like when people want to like go on a diet or just do better things and stuff, some people can do that on their own just by making that decision, and then some
Right,
people need to be guided into that, or have
right.
a wake up call. And
Yep.
unfortunately, I'm the type that I needed um, a wake up call, and I
Yep.
need to
Well,
be
you and
guided
I
into
both
that
got that.
because
We both got that wake up call, didn't we?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So, well, again,
And
I'm proud of you, my friend. Just hang in there. And again, just know anytime you need me, you know how to reach me, and you can
mhm.
contact me day or night.
Well, I love you, and you've proven that
I
to me. And
love you too. And Amanda Zananda, it's good to see you back. I haven't seen you for like it's been forever. And hello,
yeah,
Wyoming. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Lokamai. Hi to everybody in the community. I just didn't want to come up and let you know I'm proud of you, Robbie.
I appreciate that, and I love you, and thank you for
I love you
being
too.
there for me.
You have a good rest of your day and drive careful, okay?
I will.
Okay, and have a good workout and get a hold of me later after everything settles down, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye. Hey, drowsy doll. Yeah, Wendy, that's what Mrs. Portland told me. She said, where's your Miss Portland doll? Do you have it?" And I've been cuddling it every night. Because I'll be in bed, and then at the corner of my eye, I'm so used to one of my cats jumping up, or my dog Brooklyn jumping up, and then when you look and they're not there, it's just it what it truly feels like is it really feels like a nightmare. But then I go to sleep, and then I have dreams about the situation. It makes it worse, and I am trying to be as optimistic as I can. Just when you have a hole in your heart and just emptiness, that's why it feels good to have loving people around. My parents, my Aunt Sally, my cousin, all of my friends, and I mean, eventually it's got to get better, but it just hurts right now. But I wanted to say thank you for listening to me when I do vent, because I'm not trying to bring any of my drama on here. Just it helps with my feelings, and yeah, this change is so incredibly hard because it was so fast, and just like a tornado, just like lifted everything up and dropped what was left where I'm at, and it's not a good feeling. So, as I was saying, if you love people, and even if it's someone you love, maybe it's your partner or a roommate or something, and they do things to annoy you, but you love them, and just don't let things get out of hand. If you love that person, like, please just be patient with them, and work it out, because it'll be worth it. It's not worth hurting each other, or missing out on things. Amanda says, "I'm sure it feels like the world is ending, but you're so much stronger than you think. I promise. Believe and hold on to that. You want to unleash, just do it, because you're loved regardless." Thank you. You know, I have no anger inside of me except towards myself. And, it's healthy anger towards myself, that there's just so many times that I could have put myself in check, and I could have done things to fix many situations. And I was too stubborn, or in my own world, to do that. And I'm I'm very angry at myself for that. And the reason I say that anger is healthy is because it makes me so mad that I've done things in certain ways that it it forces me to fix them. Like, you get so sick of a certain pattern of behavior that, like, you're fed up. And when you're fed up with the negative things that you do yourself, to me, that's a good thing, because it means you're going to fix it. It means you recognize finally, and you're injured and you're annoyed by what you're doing. And I think that's really the only way that personally I can change, is by being annoyed with certain things. I wasn't annoyed with myself before. I didn't feel consequence. I didn't feel any bad, reaction, or consequence, or anything from the negative things that I was putting out into the world. And now that I do, it's literally like being slapped in the face. and you wake up and go, holy shit, I'm the problem. Exactly, Michelle. And, you know, we'll all be a work in progress until the day we die. But, I mean, and I know you can't go back and change things in time, and everything happens for a reason. You know, my current events have happened to make me a better person because I needed that. And, you know, looking back on the past and stuff, there's things that I want to hang on to, and then there's things that we have to let go. And there's good things, you know, that have been damaged that hopefully can be repaired in time. And I mean, all I can do myself is just keep going and keep doing what I know is good, not what's bad, not numb myself, not, you know, get emotional to the point where I lose control. There's no more losing control. I can't afford to lose control in my relationships and my friendships and my everything. I can't afford that. I hope you get good rest, Dawn. Thank you, Miss P. Past is history. We learn from our mistakes and move forward. Yeah. And, you know, before I go, the reason I was talking about loved ones and stuff is because, like, if you guys, I know I get judged a lot for, like on here, it's a joke that, you know, if somebody has addiction issues and stuff like that, and I've even thrown that in people's faces, which has been wrong of me to do. But if you guys have somebody that's struggling with any type of addiction, please be patient with them. And please don't give up on them. Because it could hurt them worse. Yeah, love them through it. And because a lot of times, you know, even through my struggles, you know, I've lashed out at people that I love the most when I've been struggling, and it's not a personal. Love you, Michelle. So please just don't give up on people. And I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you for letting me cry and vent again. It helps. Now I'm gonna go do some cardio and get my mind off things. So I hope you guys have a good night. Love you, Locomai, and happy birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Kelly B. Love you, Breezy. And I hope you guys have a good night. Bye.
No chance, no